This is what I quoted. So I did not promote anyone specifically. Nor did I do that anywhere else. But it's important, right, that I enlighten the community as to how these ulama, and I quoted many of the ulama yesterday, right, across the spectrum. It's not just specific to a certain locality, whether it may be Saudi, whether it may be Egypt, whether it may be Kuwait, others, they may have, in certain circumstances, given the fatwa that you can participate, even though the asl is that they believe it to be haram, but they gave the fatwa, likewise al-Majma' al-Fiqhi, right, lesser of the two evils, or he's lessening the evil that's going to come out of this situation, right, or this particular candidate, he will be a lot more softer on the Muslims, or he will serve the interest a lot better than the other candidate in cases like that, right, Allah understand.
This had ayah, the only person who has taken it for its apparent and said it's kufr akbar are the Khawarij. They're the only ones who said it. They're the only ones who said it. I just want to bring you a consensus.
Okay.
A consensus. Ijma' that ruling by other than what Allah sent down is a major sin. Consensus. There's no difference.
Now, theoretically, those who implement other than Sharia law, are they kafir or zalim or fasiq? This depends on their intention. And this is something only Allah knows. Because if someone legislates something that goes against Islam and says Islam is not true, not correct, prescribing amputations for the thief and flogging of the person who drinks intoxicants and becomes drunk, or flogging a person who slanders or commits adultery or fornication, or stoning for someone who commits, this is all not valid nowadays. Anyone who says this and legislates something else, believing that what he's legislating is better, he's a kafir, he's a taghut. There's no doubt in the mind of any Muslim. Now, if someone says, no, it's not better, but it's equivalent, he's a taghut. When someone says, I fully adhere to the Islamic ruling and I believe Sharia prevails and rules over, but I fear for my throne, I fear from the disbeliever countries, I feel that my people would rebel against me, blah, blah, blah. But I believe in Islam and Sharia, then he is a zalim or a fasiq. He's a Muslim. So you have to...
Even better statement, a more clearer statement, is that of Ikrimah, one of the students of Ibn Abbas. He says, whoever does not judge by the rule of Allah, and he does juhud. Juhud is he denies the Sharia altogether. He says, for example, these laws, these rules, this Sharia is outdated. You can drink alcohol, it's no longer haram. You can, wal-'iyadhu billah, commit fornication, it's no longer haram. As long as you guys agree to and it's accepted in society, it's not a problem. So what's he doing here? He's doing juhud, he's denying the hukum. Not only is he falling into the sin itself, he's denying the hukum. He's denying the Sharia. He says, this person قد كفر. This person has truly disbelieved. وَمَنْ أَقَرَّ بِهِ. As for the one that accepts the Sharia, وَلَمْ يَحْكُمْ بِهِ. But he does not apply it. So he accepts that it's the Sharia of Allah. This is how we should be doing things. But he does not act upon it. Then this person is a zalim and a fasiq. He has oppressed himself. He has become corrupt, but he's not a kafir. So whenever you hear them quoting this verse, now you've heard what the Salaf have said about it. You know, when they say to you, وَمَنْ لَمْ يَحْكُمْ بِمَا أَنزَلَ اللَّهِ, and you by voting, you are supporting those that judge by other than the rule of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which is kufr bil ijma', and to the end of it, tell them, look mate, the Salaf themselves never understood this understanding. This is a new interpretation that you have brought forward that goes against the understanding of the Salaf. So, salam to you, I would rather stick to the way of the Salaf as-salihun.